Scene 38, The Burning Pass. A Guardian does not command the battlefield. A Guardian understands what the battlefield is asking him to protect. Frontier Archive, Guardian Records. The gunship fired. Zandor moved. Crimson energy struck the place where he had been standing and tore through the crystal floor. The impact exploded outward. Fragments of blue crystal filled the air. Zandor threw himself behind a jagged formation as a second burst cut across the pass.
Structural instability detected.
Good. Another blast struck the wall. The entire canyon shook. Dominion soldiers dropped behind cover.
Watch your fire!
The gunship ignored him. Its targeting system followed Zandor's movement through the fractured terrain. Zandor looked north. The Ashari were still running, too slowly. The older among them couldn't match the others, and the supplies they carried made them even slower. The gunship rose. Its cannons rotated, not toward Zandor, toward the fleeing Ashari. No. He broke cover.
There!
3 soldiers fired. Zandor sprinted across the pass. Red bolts struck behind him. One hit his left shoulder. His armor flashed. The impact spun him halfway around.
Armor integrity, 87%.
I've had worse. He continued running. The gunship acquired him again, exactly what he wanted.
Aerial targeting lock.
Keep looking at me. The gunship fired. Zandor dove. Crimson energy struck a towering crystal formation behind him. A fracture appeared, then another. Zandor saw them through the Guardian interface. Lines of weakness illuminated across the crystal like veins. And beneath everything, the Builder Conduit. A thin blue structure buried several meters below the surface. It ran directly beneath the pass. What does it do?
Unknown.
Of course it is. A Dominion soldier charged him. Zandor blocked the rifle with his forearm. The soldier tried to pull it free. Zandor twisted. The weapon broke from his grip. An elbow struck the soldier's helmet. Once, twice. The soldier collapsed. Another came from Zandor's right. Zandor caught the attack late. A Dominion blade scraped across his chest armor. Sparks erupted. He seized the soldier's wrist, turned. The blade fell. Zandor drove his shoulder into the soldier and threw him into the crystal wall.
Keep him contained!
The remaining soldiers spread apart. They had stopped chasing him individually. They were adapting. Zandor noticed immediately. Better. The lieutenant heard him.
You expected amateurs?
I was hoping. The lieutenant fired. Zandor ducked behind the fallen soldier. The shot passed overhead. A second soldier flanked left, another right. The gunship circled above them. Zandor's interface filled with warnings.
4 ground threats. 1 aerial threat. Additional Dominion contacts approaching.
How many?
11.
That's less good. Farther north, the Ashari heard the battle behind them. The elder stopped.
Keep moving.
Where is he?
Behind us.
Alone?
The scout didn't answer. He didn't need to. The elder looked back. Crimson flashes illuminated the pass.
Put the supplies down.
What?
Take only medicine and water.
We need the food.
We need to be alive to eat it. Move.
They abandoned several bundles. Then the elder saw something farther ahead. A red light, low to the ground, moving. His expression changed.
Stop.
A second red light appeared, then a third. An engine growled beyond the bend.
They came around us.
The Dominion APC emerged from the northern end of the pass. Heavy, angular, its armored hull nearly filled the narrow route. A turret rotated toward them. The Ashari were trapped. Aboard the Oblivion Spear, the tactical picture unfolded across the command deck. Rexus watched Zandor's marker.
Northern unit is in position.
Confirmed.
Then, close it.
The APC's symbol moved south, directly toward the Ashari. Vorak said nothing.
Ironheart has nowhere left to move.
Everyone has somewhere to move.
Not through an armored vehicle.
Watch him.
Rexus glanced toward Vorak.
You sound almost impressed.
I'm interested. There is a difference.
On the display, Zandor suddenly changed direction. Rexus frowned.
Where is he going? Vorak saw it first.
To the civilians.
Zandor ran north. The gunship followed. Dominion soldiers fired behind him. His Guardian display showed the Ashari, then the APC.
No.
Armored contact. Intercepting biological group.
Distance.
620 meters.
Time.
At current speed.
Just tell me.
43 seconds.
Zandor pushed harder. The pass narrowed. Blue crystal walls rushed past him. The gunship couldn't descend between them. It climbed instead. Zandor saw the shadow cross overhead.
That's right. Go around.
A Dominion soldier appeared ahead. Zandor didn't slow. The soldier fired. Zandor turned his body. The first shot missed. The second struck his side. His armor flashed violently.
Armor integrity. 79%.
Zandor crashed into the soldier. Both hit the ground. The soldier reached for his sidearm. Zandor caught his wrist. A struggle. The Dominion soldier drove a knee into Zandor's damaged side. Zandor grunted. The soldier nearly freed the weapon. Zandor slammed his forehead into the soldier's visor. The helmet cracked. The grip loosened. Zandor took the sidearm. He rolled. Fired once. Not at the soldier. At the crystal above them. The formation shattered. Chunks crashed between Zandor and the pursuing infantry. The route behind him disappeared beneath falling debris.
Ironheart!
Later, he ran. The Ashari stood before the APC, its turret pointed directly at them. A Dominion voice came from an external speaker.
Weapons on the ground.
We already did that.
Then kneel.
The Elder looked at the others. There was nowhere to run.
Kneel.
No.
The turret moved slightly.
Final warning.
The Elder remained standing.
This is our world.
The turret charged. Then something struck the top of the APC. The gunner looked up. Zandor landed on the hull.
Guardian.
Zandor drove the stolen Dominion sidearm into the turret sensor. He fired. The sensor exploded.
Contact on the hull.
The turret rotated blindly. Zandor rolled aside. The cannon fired into the crystal wall.
Run!
Where?
Anywhere that isn't here.
The Ashari scattered toward the narrow edges of the pass. The APC accelerated. Zandor nearly fell. He grabbed the turret housing. A hatch opened. A Dominion soldier emerged. Zandor kicked the hatch back into him. The soldier disappeared inside. Zandor reached for the manual release. Locked.
Vehicle access encrypted.
Can you open it?
Dominion system incompatible.
Wonderful.
The hatch burst open again. The soldier fired. Zandor threw himself from the vehicle. He hit the ground hard. The APC passed him. He rolled onto his back. Above him, the gunship returned.
Aerial threat.
I know.
Its weapons charged. Zandor looked at the APC, then the gunship, then beneath them. The blue line of the builder conduit continued under both.
Can the conduit be activated?
Affirmative.
What happens?
Function uncertain.
That's not an answer.
Insufficient archival data.
Can it explode?
Possible.
How possible?
Unknown.
You're really enjoying this.
The gunship fired. Zandor rolled behind the APC. The blast struck the ground. The armored vehicle shook. Its rear plating blackened.
Gunship, check your fire.
Zandor pressed one hand against the ground. The Guardian symbol on his palm illuminated.
Show me the conduit.
The world changed. The physical canyon faded beneath a web of blue geometry. The buried builder system appeared below him. It wasn't a weapon. Zandor understood that immediately. It was a transmission line. Energy had once moved through it from somewhere deep beneath the mountains toward structures that no longer existed. Most of the line was dead, but not all. A residual charge remained.
Can I release it?
Yes.
Directional?
No.
How much energy?
Unknown.
Stop saying unknown.
Request cannot be fulfilled.
Despite everything, Zandor almost laughed. Then the APC turret found the Ashari again. His expression hardened.
Activate it.
Guardian authorization required.
Zandor Ironheart. Guardian authorization. Release the conduit.
Nothing happened for 1 second, 2. Then the ground answered. A blue line appeared beneath Zandor's hand. It raced away in both directions. The APC stopped.
What is that?
The line became brighter. Crystal formations along the pass began to resonate, not violently. At first, a low harmonic vibration passed through the canyon. The Ashari stopped. They knew that sound.
Down.
Everyone dropped. The conduit discharged. Blue energy erupted through the crystal floor. Not fire, not an explosion, a pulse. It passed through the APC. Every light on the vehicle went dark. The turret stopped. The engine died. The Dominion soldiers' targeting systems vanished.
Systems offline.
The pulse climbed through the crystal walls. Thousands of formations illuminated at once. The entire burning pass became blue-white. The gunship entered the field. Its engines flickered.
Power fluctuation. Targeting is gone. Switch to manual.
The gunship dropped several meters. Its left engine recovered. The right did not. The ship rolled.
Brace.
The gunship struck a crystal formation. Its wing tore through the upper structure. The crystal shattered. The ship spun across the canyon. Zandor watched it coming.
Move!
He ran toward the Ashari. The gunship hit the ground behind them. The impact threw everyone forward. Fire erupted from its damaged engine. The vehicle slid through the pass. Metal screamed against crystal. Zandor grabbed the Elder and pulled him behind a formation. The wreckage passed meters away, then struck the disabled APC. The collision shook the canyon. For a moment, silence. Then, the crystal wall above them cracked.
Structural collapse imminent.
Everyone up.
The pass.
Move.
They ran north. Behind them, the damaged crystal formation began to fall. Dominion soldiers emerged from the disabled APC.
Get clear.
The lieutenant's infantry arrived from the south. He saw the collapsing wall.
Back.
Tons of crystal crashed into the pass. The sound was enormous. Blue fragments exploded outward. Dust swallowed everything. Zandor pushed the last Ashari ahead of him. The Elder stumbled. Zandor caught him.
Leave me.
Not today.
He pulled him forward. The canyon collapsed behind them. Then, quiet. Dust drifted across the northern end of the burning pass. Zandor stood slowly. His cloak was torn. One shoulder plate was scorched. A fracture ran across his chest armor.
Armor integrity 68%.
Still better than the gunship.
The Ashari scout stared back. Where the pass had once continued south, an enormous wall of broken crystal now stood.
You buried them.
No.
You saw that collapse.
The Dominion armor will protect most of them.
You sound disappointed.
I'm trying to be a better person.
The Elder looked at him, then laughed. Only once. It hurt too much for more.
The stories never mentioned that the Sky Guardian complained this much.
The stories aren't very accurate.
Apparently.
Zandor looked at the abandoned supplies, then at the Ashari.
Anyone hurt?
Bruises, cuts, Tarek's arm.
One Ashari held his left arm against his chest. Zandor approached.
Broken?
I don't think so.
Good, because I'm terrible at setting bones.
Another omission from the stories.
There are many.
The humor faded when Zandor looked toward the sky. The Dominion gunship had gone down. The APC was disabled. The patrol had been cut off. But none of that meant they had won. It meant the Dominion knew exactly where something unusual had happened.
We have to move.
The northern settlement is less than an hour.
You can't go there.
Why?
Because that's where they'll expect you to go.
The Elder understood.
Then where?
East. There's an old river channel beneath the ridge. It'll hide your thermal signatures. Follow it until the crystal changes from blue to white. Then turn north.
And you?
I'm going the other way.
Why?
Because they're looking for me.
And you intend to help them.
I intend to make sure they keep looking in the wrong place.
The Elder studied him.
You cannot protect all of Kheros alone.
Zandor said nothing. The words hit harder than the Elder intended. The Guardian Path. The first promise. A Guardian was not chosen to decide the future for others, nor to carry every burden alone. Zandor looked toward the Ashari.
No, I can't.
It was the first time he had admitted it aloud.
But I can give you a head start. Go.
The Elder placed one hand briefly against Zandor's armored forearm.
Then make it a good one.
The Ashari disappeared into the eastern ridge. Zandor waited until the last of them vanished. Then he turned south, back toward the Dominion. On the Oblivion Spear, no one spoke. The recording from the burning pass played again. The moment Zandor touched the ground, the blue illumination, the pulse, the APC dying, the gunship falling, Rexus froze the image.
he activated it.
Yes, Commander.
From the surface.
The energy originated beneath him.
How deep?
Unknown. The discharge overloaded the local sensors.
Composition?
The harmonic profile matches the signal recorded earlier.
Rexus turned toward Vorak.
Builder.
Probably.
He just disabled an armored vehicle and brought down a gunship without carrying a weapon capable of doing either.
No,
Vorak enlarged the image, Zandor's hand against the ground.
the planet did.
Rexus stared at him. Vorak's expression had changed. The curiosity remained, but something more serious now existed beneath it.
Ironheart knew where to touch it.
Which means he understands the network.
Or the network understands him.
Neither possibility pleased him.
We should strike the region before he can activate anything else.
And destroy the very thing we're here to understand.
Then increase ground forces.
We will,
Vorak turned toward the tactical map.
but not there.
Why?
Because Ironheart knows we saw him. He will assume our attention remains on the pass.
Vorak expanded the map. Nearby Ashari settlements appeared, travel routes, water sources, known Dominion checkpoints.
So we stop following him.
And
We make him follow us.
Rexus's eyes moved across the settlements. He understood.
Increase pressure across the occupation zones quietly. I want movement, supply routes, messengers, resistance contacts, anyone the Ashari are trying to protect.
you want to map their network.
I want to map his.
Rexus looked again at the frozen image of Zandor.
And when he responds,
This time, don't send a lieutenant.
Vorak looked directly at him.
You wanted Ironheart. Now you have permission to hunt him.
Rexus's expression hardened.
alive.
Alive.
Rexus turned toward the planet.
Prepare my shuttle.
Far below, beneath the crystal mountains of Kheros, the conduit Zandor had awakened should have gone dark. It didn't. A thin blue pulse continued traveling through it. Beyond the burning pass, beyond the valley, deeper beneath the mountains, it reached one ancient junction. The junction awakened. The pulse divided. 2 directions, then 4, then 8. Across Kheros, builder pathways that had slept since before the Ashari possessed written memory received the same quiet signal. Most failed. Some answered. And deep inside the hidden observatory, the distant point beyond known space pulsed again. This time, the observatory measured the interval. The first response had been irregular. The second was not. A pattern had begun. Scene 39, The Woman in the Echo. Memory is not always something we remember. Sometimes it is something that remembers us. Frontier Archive. Harmonic Studies. The pain found Zandor when the fighting stopped. He had put several kilometers between himself and the burning pass before his body finally refused to ignore what had happened there. He leaned against a crystal wall. His damaged armor flickered.
Multiple injuries detected.
Nothing broken?
Probable rib contusion. Left shoulder trauma. Multiple superficial injuries.
I'll take it.
He lowered himself onto the stone. Above the mountains, smoke still marked the place where the Dominion gunship had fallen. The Ashari were safe. For now. That should have been enough. But beneath Zandor's hand, the mountain was humming. The builder conduit he had awakened in the pass had not gone silent. Its vibration continued beneath Kheros, moving outward, connecting to something.
What did I wake up?
Unknown.
Of course.
Zandor closed his eyes, just for a moment, and the mountain disappeared. Laughter, a woman's laughter, warm, familiar, impossible. Zandor opened his eyes, but he was no longer looking at Kheros. A woman stood before him, long black hair, her face obscured by light. except for her eyes. Turquoise. Zandor stopped breathing. He knew those eyes, except he didn't.
Who are you?
The woman couldn't hear him. Or perhaps she could. Her expression changed. She looked directly toward him. Her hand rose, reached forward. Zandor did the same. For an instant their fingers seemed almost close enough to touch. And something passed between them. Not words, not memory, a feeling, recognition, trust, then loss. Deep enough that Zandor recoiled from it.
Wait.
The image shattered. Zandor slammed back against the crystal. His hand remained extended toward empty air.
Elevated neurological activity detected.
The vision, was that you?
No projection initiated.
Builder memory?
No archival record accessed.
Then what was it?
Unknown.
This time Zandor didn't complain. He stared at his hand. He could still feel her reaching toward him. And somehow that frightened him more than the Dominion gunship had. Far beyond Kheros, Lyra woke. Her hand was reaching into the darkness. She pulled it back immediately. Her heart was racing. The room around her returned slowly. Metal walls, dim lighting, the vibration of machinery, stars beyond a narrow viewport. Lyra sat upright.
What was that?
She closed her eyes and saw him again, a man standing beneath enormous crystal mountains, dark armor, a torn cloak. She couldn't clearly see his face, only his eyes, bright blue. He had been reaching toward her. Lyra touched her fingertips. There had been something else, a feeling that made no sense. She missed him, a man she had never met, a man whose name she didn't know.
Who are you?
No answer, only stars. Lyra stood and approached the viewport. For one moment she wondered whether it had been a dream. Then she remembered his expression. He had looked as confused as she felt. That was what disturbed her. It hadn't felt as though she had dreamed about him. It had felt as though he had seen her too. On Kheros, Zandor opened his eyes. At exactly the same moment, Lyra looked toward the stars. Two people separated by an impossible distance. Neither knew the other's name, neither understood the memory they had shared. But for one heartbeat, the first echo had reached beyond machines. A warning appeared across Zandor's Guardian interface.
Dominion military transmission detected.
Distance?
9.4 kilometers.
A tactical image appeared. 3 Ashari prisoners, Dominion soldiers, a reconnaissance drone hovering openly above them. Zandor studied the image. Something about it was wrong. Too visible, too convenient.
That's bait.
Assessment probable.
Another signal appeared. Then another. Hidden around the valley. Dominion positions. Waiting. Zandor slowly stood. His ribs protested.
Rexus.
He didn't know how he knew, but he did. The prisoners were real, so was the trap. Zandor looked once toward the sky. For the briefest instant, turquoise eyes returned to his thoughts. Then he pushed them away. There would be time for impossible memories later. People needed him now, his armor illuminated.
Show me the fastest route.
Route established.
Zandor disappeared into the Crystal Mountains. Far ahead, Dominion soldiers waited, and above them, Commander Rexus was already watching. End of Part 2, continues in Part 3.